question we get a lot here at Aquatics is, I am going on holiday, I'm taking my children, but I'm not the most comfortable swimmer. I want them to be able to enjoy the water, but I myself am feeling a little bit nervous about their safety. Even though they might be 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, I still want to be able to, in a moment, be comfortable with myself in the water to make sure that they're safe. Here's something you can practice as an adult to help you build that confidence in the water and make sure that you're able to stand up or float in deep water. So I can touch the floor here, but what I'm going to show you in this video is how to scull and tread water, okay? Now we're going to do some underwater shots as well, but I'll talk about the hand action first. We call this sculling. You can imagine yourself on the beach and you've got a pile of sand in front of you. You're going to part that sand like this and then push it back into a pile over and over again. This hand action helps you push the water against itself, almost catching it, very similar to like you would do in front crawl. And what that's going to do is help you to lift yourself up out of the water. I'll show you now. So if I start doing this, I can actually lift myself up off the floor just with my hands. I'm pushing my hands down towards the floor. So essentially, I'm pushing that water down and it is lifting me up. If I start to kick my legs as well, I'm comfortable. I can stand up in this deep water, or I can float in this deep water without touching the floor. I'm vertical. I can do it horizontal if I like as well. So on my back in the floating position, and I'm sculling, and I'm just kicking my legs very slowly. This can help me stay up. Now, you can move about in this position as well. So for example, if I start pushing that water that way, it's going to help me go this way. If I start pushing that water backwards, it's going to help me go forwards. Same, I can move myself to the left and to the right, like this. So, how am I going to start practicing that? Well, start on your back. So, in the floating position on your back, get yourself nice and comfortable, and then slowly start to move your hands from side to side. You'll notice that you start moving through the water, okay? And you can add that kick in to gain some speed. That can help you move about the pool. And then, as you get more comfortable with this, you can slowly transition to vertical. So let your legs sink and slowly transition to being vertical in the water. This is going to be a bit tricky. It's a little bit of a workout. It's actually great exercise as well, but when you push that water down to the floor, it's going to keep you up at the top. So if you find yourself sinking, practice a little bit more on your back, and then again, slowly let your legs sink and move into that vertical position. There's a difference between big sculling and small sculling. Generally, we want to keep our hands fairly small when we're sculling. That means that we're not going to use that much energy, so we can tread water for longer. Again, with that little flutter kick, if you have a look at our other video where we discuss that, those two things will generally keep you up at the top without much effort. If you're looking to practice this for a little bit of exercise, or you want to get somewhere quicker, you can increase the movement of that scull and essentially push more water. So I'll show you small sculling hands and how that helps me tread water, like this. And say, for example, I want to go over there very quickly. I can make those big movements and move. Those are just some little tips to help you practice your sculling arms, tread water, and be safer in the water.